Hi, in this tutorial we're going to make a little box and color the sides, and then we're going to go to layout and apply one photo and some textures so that you can see the different variables that you can put on your box. I'm going to start with a box here. I'm in the top view, and then pull it up so I can have some volume to it. You can rotate it around and see it in the perspective view here. I'm going to hit enter to keep that box. So in polygon mode, these are polygons and these are points. So you can see the difference. The points hold together the polygons. All by themselves, points are invisible. So I'm going to grab one of the polygons and hit Q on my keyboard, which is the default shortcut for color. I'm just going to name it the color I'm going to make it, and click red and OK. And there we go. Now I can touch it again to turn it off and then select another one. I'm going to hit Q again and put the name on it of the color that I'm going to make and say OK and OK. And I can click over here in the gray, or I can just touch it to turn it off. I'm going to click on this one again just so you can see some different things. I'm going to hit Q, and this one I'm going to make blue. So I'm not going to do all the sides right now. You can just do those at your own pace. I'm going to go ahead and save this as make a box. And save. So I'm going to send it over to layout right now, and there's a little down arrow right underneath the X, and you click on it. Switch to layout would just switch. It wouldn't bring my box over. Synchronize only takes changes over, and send object will send it over. So I have an older one here that I need to clear. So I'm going to go File, Clear Scene, and Clear. All right, so I need to go and send it again. I'm going to go File, Send to Layout. There's our box. Okay, you might see these little arrows down here. If you roll the little roller on your mouse, it will turn to rotate. It will turn to stretch. And it will turn to move. So I'm just putting it at an angle right now so that we can see all sides of the box. I have the light here, and I'm just going to rotate it a little bit, try to get a little bit more brightness on that box. There we go. Okay, I'm going to choose the box side, and then I'm going to go to Surface Editor. Well, I named this one blue, and I'm going to turn this one into a photo. So I'm going to go to this color channel, T for textures and pictures, and right now it says image map. Let's just go with that. You have different ways of pasting on your picture. Flat, planar means flat. We can choose cylindrical like a soup can. We can choose spherical like a ball or the earth. I'm going to stick with planar because this is just flat. Image. So I'm going to go find an image. I think I'm just going to choose this wolf here. And I'm going to move my things out of the way a bit here. And you can see that it just made a whole bunch of wolves, and I really wanted it to be just one wolf. So here's how I fix that. I can go down here to automatic sizing and just click it, and it can guess pretty close to what you need. If yours is not looking at all right, it might be that you're trying to stretch it in the wrong direction. So choose another axis and then size it up to match. You can do a lot of other things here. You can change the position. You can change the rotation. And all kinds of other things. Okay, so I'm going to turn so you can see this side a little bit more. And on this side, This side, I'm going to do a texture. So this is my yellow, and it's right here, yellow. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to texture, and I'm going to click right here to procedural texture. A procedural texture is made mathematically, so it doesn't get chunky and ugly like a bitmap from the internet when you size it up. Okay, so this is sort of like a kitchen where you have all kinds of ingredients, and right here, if I go and choose some different ingredients, it'll show me different ways that it might look. And this is the part where I'm saying you can mix together all kinds of things. If I choose a darker color so you can see more difference, you can see that these kind of match the shape of what's here, the procedural texture. So Lightwave was nice enough to make a bunch of very cool textures for us, so we could get started without, the learning to cook. So we're going to go to F8, which turns on this preset. And these are all the neat ones that Lightwave has made for us. So I'm going to choose, I always like the ones in Strange. They're so cool. I'm going to choose the disgusting stuff, just so you can see that we don't have to stick with brown. If I just like that texture, I can double click it and say yes. And then if I want to see what it looks like, you can push F9 on your keyboard, or you can go to render and render frame. So it's showing you one frame of the whole animation of what this is going to look like. So I like the bumps, but I really don't like that color. So I'm going to go change it. I can just go to my color channel, and I'm going to make it purple. That's got to be better. All right? So you might also notice that when you click on it, this is what makes the bumps. And anywhere that there's a blue on the T, that shows you that's part of that recipe, and that's how they got that texture. So I'm going to go to render frame again, which is the shortcut is F9 on your keyboard. So you can see that you can make a texture just like that. Okay, so that's it for textures and box and pictures. Have fun, and until next time, bye-bye.